What is going on, everybody? Today, we're going to analyze the tape of Noah Sewell, who in his rookie season ended up playing 27 snaps for the Chicago Bears. And we're going to talk about it, man, because Sewell's one of those interesting players that in the preseason, he had a very, very good preseason. But in the regular season, he really didn't play, and it makes sense. The Bears linebackers are super, super stacked. You got a bunch of really, really good linebackers there for the Chicago Bears. And with that, a rookie's really not going to get to play a whole ton. But there were a lot of plays where Sewell was reactive. He was quick. He was explosive. He was getting downhill. And today we're going to analyze the tape. I'm very, very fired up for it. Let's get right into it. Now, one of the interesting things with Noah Sewell is he was actually ranked by Pro Football Focus as the second highest graded player from the 2023 NFL class last season, which to me is pretty crazy. Among every single rookie, this guy had the second highest grade right after Jalen Carter. And I understand it's a very, very small sample size, but the fact that in his 27 snaps, he was ranked so high, his grade was very, very high. To me, that tells me this guy, on a play-by-play basis, generally speaking, was doing his job. And I'll be the first to tell you guys, as I'm watching some of these different snaps he played in, you can definitely see that. You can definitely see plays like this where he comes downhill. He feels his run fit. He understands what he has to do within the play, and he forces the running back to have to basically cut it to the inside as opposed to hitting it to the outside because he steps up and he shuts that outside gap down. So to me, he does things like this on tape, and we're going to watch a couple more snaps, but you guys will see the same exact thing that I see as we're going to watch that. So let's go ahead and just kind of get into the next play here. Alright, you guys, check this play out. So these are the type of plays that Sewell made a couple of times this season that really stuck out to me and made me feel like this guy has at least a little bit of upside, and he could definitely translate into a guy that could have success. Now, do note that there are some backup players in at the moment. You got a backup quarterback in, a backup tight end, a couple of receivers are kind of out of the game, but do note that this is still the starting offensive line, and one of the very best left guards in the NFL is still in the game right here in Joe Thuney. So Thuney here is going to go out. After he double teams with the center, he's going to climb up, and watch Sewell here with the separation. Look at him get into Joe Thuney. Look at him create this separation, gets off the block, and then gets to the running back and tackles the running back. That's a very, very nice play right there by Sewell. And again, very, very small sample size. I do 100% understand that, but that grade that Pro Football Focus gave to Sewell, I understand why they gave him that grade, right? He does things like this on tape, and he did this a couple of times, right? Obviously, he only played in a limited amount of snaps, but this is one of the guys that I think I'm most excited to watch of the Bears next season, right? It's really going to be this rookie. And what's crazy is a lot of people don't even talk about Sewell. Right? A lot of Bears fans don't really talk about him, and it's understandable. You got a couple of good linebackers already kind of there with the Bears. There's something with this kid, right? So do not sleep on Sewell. Let's go ahead and get into the next snap. So you're going to get a quick screen here to the receiver. You're going to get the other wide receiver come out to Noah Sewell here and try to block him. And this is a really, really nice job just blowing this play up. The wide receiver had no chance to block Sewell. He just runs right through it. That's a very, very, very impressive play if you guys ask me. One of the things we saw with Sewell at his time in college was he was very, very strong. Some people said he may not be fast enough to play in the NFL. I'm not 100% sure if that's 100% fact. I do think that this guy's very strong, right? And that part of it definitely translates. Obviously, this is a wide receiver, understandably, but the wide receiver should still be able to hold his ground just a little bit, even if he gets pushed back. But the way Sewell here absolutely crushes him and throws him off of him, runs through him, and then just runs to the ball carrier and brings him down is very, very impressive. Let's get into the next snap. Check this one out. Sewell's going to be at the top of your screen. He's going to come downhill and make the play. A really nice job playing the pass option element within this play, playing that and then coming downhill and making the play. This is a good heads up play by Noah Sewell. Just kind of come downhill, make the play. It's a pretty nice job. Let's get into the next snap. You got another play here. Sewell's going to do a really nice job coming downhill and making the play. I love how he plays this one. On this play right here, the offense is running a duo. And within this play, you can see that the gap really only develops to the right side of number 51, the right guard. And the center and right guard here have a double, and the right guard's responsibility is to climb up to Sewell. Now, the lane would theoretically develop if 51 is able to get off the block and push Sewell outwards. And Sewell does a great job with the power. Again, I don't think people understand this. Noah Sewell has truly elite power. especially at the point of attack, and you can see that. This was one of the ways he was able to have success at Oregon. When he would defend the run, it was to really use that arm length and really use that power and strength. To me here, number 51 here is a pretty good guard, and if he's able to get a little bit of push here, the running back should be able to slip past this. But again, Sewell does a great job here holding the block, pushes the guard back, gets off of it, and makes the play. That's a really nice rep right there. You got another really nice play here by Sewell. It's a 2-yard run by the offense. He's going to once again come downhill. He's going to once again make the play. One of the interesting things with this play, you guys kind of saw it right there, was that he was making some sort of adjustment. He was saying something to the defensive line, to the guys up front. And I obviously don't know what he was saying. You can see the quarterback here is going to point to number 44. Derek Carr here is saying that 44 is either the mic or maybe there's something else that he's calling out. And then Sewell here is letting the defense know some sort of adjustment. So that's interesting right there. Obviously, he saw something either in the formation. He heard Derek Carr make some sort of audible or adjustment or call out the mic. And with that, he's able to come downhill and make the play. So that's a really, really nice job by Sewell. This one only picked up about 1.5 yards. Let's get into the next snap. Alrighty, guys. So obviously, there's not a whole lot of snaps with Sewell, but I did want to just do a rookie recap of Sewell because he is one of the guys that I personally like coming out of college. We also did his preseason film breakdown, and in the preseason, he looked pretty good, right? He obviously did not get enough snaps to really showcase his talents, but there's definitely upside with Sewell, in my opinion. And it'll be interesting to see if he ends up having, the ability to use the arm length and strength and power that this guy has next season, and if he actually ends up playing. Obviously, the Bears do have a couple of really, really good linebackers, but I am excited for it, and I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. And of course, it was a very, very quick video, but again, not a whole lot of snaps with Sewell. 27 snaps according to Pro Football Focus, and 5 of them were technically quarterback kneels. So do with that as you guys want. But again, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Do know we will come back and we will be covering Sewell next preseason as well as during the actual season if he gets to play. I will also be doing for the off-season content, right, when it comes to covering the Bears. Or rather, that's the Bears signing some key free agents, the Chicago Bears drafting either a quarterback or whoever else they end up taking with that 9th overall pick. We'll definitely be watching tape of whoever the Bears end up getting. I hope you guys enjoyed the coverage this season. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time with another video.